Hi, this is a video showing you how to install and configure the SLC PP2 driver and software. This is also applicable to SLC DIY2 and UAFC. In this video, I'll be showing you how to install the driver and the software for Windows XP. I'll have other videos for Vista, Windows 7, and also for Windows 8. So the first thing you do is that you go to a website and you go under Support, Software and Documentation, and then you download the software. Okay, once it's downloaded, then just click it to run, and let's just use all the default directory options. Okay, so software is finished installing. Now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to connect my SLC PP2 unit to my computer via USB and give power to my SLC PP2 unit. So Windows XP has informed me that it's found a new hardware. So it's running the found new hardware wizard. So in the wizard, select yes this time only, and then click next, and install from click the second option, install from a list or specific location, and click next. Okay, and let's see. Okay, so over here, hit browse. Make sure you include this location in the search. Make sure that checkbox is checked, and then click browse. And then, if you've installed the software in the default directories, then the driver is located in C drive, program files, 14.7, SLC config, driver, and select SLC PP2. Now, if you have a SLC DIY2, then you'd select DIY2, or if you have UAFC, then you'd select the appropriate driver in the UAFC software installation directory. Okay, so we'll select SLC PP2, click OK, and then click Next, and it's going to install the driver. Okay, and it's going to give you this prompt. Just click Continue anyway. So it's finished installing the driver. Okay, so let me cycle power to my UAFC unit. Okay, so now click the Start menu, go into Control Panel. Okay, click Printers and other hardware. Click on System. Okay, and click on under Hardware. Click Device Manager. Okay, and under Ports, expand, and you'll see that SLC PP2 is installed as a COM3 device. Okay, so what you'll do is that you go into let's start the software SLC config. So where is that? Here it is. Okay, and make sure that the COM port that you select is the same COM port that's shown in your device manager. This, in my case, is COM3. So, and if I hit query device, I'm able to access the device and get information from the device. Okay, now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to change the USB port. I'm going to plug the USB cable into another USB port, a different USB port on my computer. Okay, now when this happens, okay, sorry. So I've changed the USB port, and when you install the driver, it's per it's per USB port, meaning that if I use, say, a certain port for the initial driver installation, then that port will be okay for SLC PP2. If I change to another USB port, then I'm going to have to install the driver again. So in this case, I've changed the USB port, and you'll see there's an exclamation mark over SLC PP2. So if you want that new port to work, then you go update driver. Yes, this time only. Install from specific location. And browse back to the SLC PP2 driver directory. And click next. Okay. So once I install the driver for the second time, then both USB ports will be able to be used by SLC PP2. Now, generally, I recommend that you install SLC PP2, the driver, onto a single USB port and keep on using the same USB port. So now SLC PP2 shows up as a COM7 device. So over here, if I click COM7, hit query. Oh, you know what? Let me cycle power to SLC PP2. Okay, and let me restart the software. Okay. Now if I select COM7, I hit query device, then COM7 will work. Now if I change it back to the original USB port, then it'll show up as a COM3 device. So if I go back into the software and now select COM3, it'll work. Okay, so that's the basics for the driver installation and the software installation for SLC PP2. Thank you very much.